Hey crocheters, my name is Erin. I'm a crochet pattern designer and I love to learn new crochet stitches and teach them to my crochet community. Today I want to teach you about the Alpine Stitch. The Alpine Stitch is this yummy texture right here. This stitch combines double crochet, front post double crochet, and single crochet stitches to create this lovely one-sided texture. I can't wait for you to learn it, so let's go. To start up my little swatch, I just have a foundation row of 18 half double crochets just to give us a little base to start with. I'm going to turn my work, so we're starting here on the right side. After I turn my work, I'm not doing any chains. I'm going to do a stacked double crochet. So to do that, I'm going to work a single crochet in this first stitch. And then I'm going to work another single crochet on top of it. Well, not quite on top. Here is the anatomy of the stitch. You have, your two loops on the top, the front one and the back one. And kind of on the front side of your work, you have a V right here. There's a leg of the V here, then one over here next to your working yarn. So I'm going to go in diagonally through that one that's closest to the working yarn. So I'm going to insert my hook through that leg on the left that's by the working yarn, and then work a single crochet. So pull through that loop, and then two. So I just worked two single crochets on top of each other, and that kind of acts like a double crochet. So I like doing that with the Alpine Stitch because I just feel like the edges look a lot neater and cleaner. Okay, and that is going to act as a double crochet. Next, I'm just going to go across the row doing a double crochet in each stitch all the way across. Then here, last stitch, work a double crochet, and you should end up with, the same number of double crochets of the stitches you started with. And here we're working on the wrong side now. When we work on the wrong side, you're going to chain one, and then work a single crochet stitch in each stitch all the way across. So that first row, we did a double crochet, and now we're doing just single crochet in each stitch all the way across. These first two rows are easy peasy. And that last stitch to a single crochet. Now you're going to turn your work, and we're working on the right side this time. Here you can decide, are you going to do a chain three? Or are you going to do what I like to do and do your stacked single crochet, stacked double crochet, where you're going to do a single in the leg of your V over here. You do another single crochet. I just think that looks a lot nicer and neater. Okay, we're going to do what's called an Alpine Stitch. Okay, the Alpine Stitch is basically a front post double crochet, but we're not working it in this single crochet stitch, this next one here. We're going to work it around the post of this double crochet that's directly below it. Okay, so this first one starts this stitch. So we're going to start in this second stitch, find the double crochet that's right below it. And we're going to work a front post double crochet. You're going to insert your hook around the post here, just the stitch there. So go on that side of the stitch, wrap it around and give it a hug from behind. And now that stitch is in front of your hook. You're going to yarn over, pull up a loop. I like to kind of shimmy that up so it's level here, so it's not going to pucker so much. And then we're doing a double crochet. So you're going to yarn over, pull through two of those loops, yarn over, pull through those two loops. Okay, that's the Alpine Stitch, a front post double crochet on that post of the double crochet down below. Okay, then in the next stitch, you're going to work just a double crochet. And you're going to work that one just on top of the next stitch. And you're going to repeat that across. So now we're going to do our Alpine Stitch, was the front post double crochet. We're not doing this one. We're going to skip to this one here, bottom of the next stitch, go through the post of that double crochet. Then work a double crochet in this next single crochet. Okay, are you getting what I'm doing? Now we're going to do the Alpine stitch again, where you're yarn over, find the next stitch and go down to find the double crochet. Hug it from behind so that that post of that double crochet is in front of your hook. 2 double crochet. And remember, I'm kind of like pushing this up to match the rest. Double crochet. So then double crochet in the next stitch. Alpine stitch. Where you work your double crochet, pull that up. Alpine here. And then we're going to work a double crochet here in the last stitch. To finish it off. All right. So we're going to turn our work and work on our wrong side. Remember, whenever we work on our wrong side, I chain 1 and then work a single crochet on top of every stitch all the way across. And what this does is just basically brings us back over to the beginning. So just single crochet all the way across. Okay, when you get to the end, I'm going to turn. You can chain 3 or do that stack double crochet, which is what I'm going to do. Insert, do a single crochet, and then go to this furthest leg over here. Ooh, hard for me to do with these fancy nails on. That stack double crochet to bring it up. So now for this next row, we're going to do very similar to what we just did, but we're going to flip it, kind of reverse it. So we're going to start with a double crochet instead of the Alpine. So we're going to double crochet, then the Alpine stitch. Here we started with the Alpine stitch and then did the double crochet, Alpine double. Here we're going to have our stack double, then we're going to work a double, Alpine, double, Alpine. Okay, and you're going to work your Alpines where you did your doubles before. So that's going to be kind of your marker. So yarn over. Here we did an Alpine, so that knows I'm going to do a double crochet on top there. Then here is where our double is from before, and so that's where we're going to work our Alpine stitch. Okay, we just worked an Alpine, so we're going to do a double crochet. And then you work your Alpine stitch in the next one. Go to your front post in front of that, double crochet. Okay, and you just repeat it. Double crochets on top of the Alpine, Alpine stitch, the front post of those double crochets. So then we're starting to get this fun little texture here. Work that all the way across. Here when you get to the end, you have this weird stitch here. I tend just to do the Alpine here at the end. Or for this last stitch, you could decide that you're just going to do 2 double crochets in a row. And then you just end here with your double crochet. Okay, you can decide what to do. But then you're going to turn your work and work on the wrong side now. Chain 1 and do single crochet in each stitch all the way across. Turn your work. Chain 3 or do your stacked double crochet. So now you're going to continue just alternating those rows until you get your desired lengths. And then I always end after an even row. Like after I do those single crochets, I end it so that I always, can start on the right side. So if you kind of forget where you are in the process and you're like, okay, what row am I on? Just know, you always start this one over here with your stacked double crochet, and then just follow what the next stitch is. See how this is an alpine? You can tell in this stitch, you're going to do your alpine on top of that double crochet. All right, now here you had an alpine and you're going to work a double crochet on top of that, right? So just alternate that. Right side's doing these alpine stitches, wrong side's doing the single crochet all the way across until you get to your desired length. And then in the end, you'll have something that looks like this. Isn't that just such a fun and yummy, delicious texture? This is the right side, and this is the wrong side. Something to note is that this pattern does tend to like curl like that. It'll even out like if you add a border or if you block it. But I've never had a project that like still ends like this, right? It's just because it's a tiny little swatch and there's nothing to kind of like bring it out on top. So that's normal. Okay, I hope you have fun with this stitch. So what did you think about that alpine stitch? Do you love it as much as I do? Let me know if you have any questions, and also let me know about any other stitch techniques that you want to learn. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that bell so you're notified anytime I come out with another stitch tutorial. Like this video and share it with one of your crochet friends. Happy crocheting!